President Muhammadu Buhari, contrary to claims by his spokesman, Garba Shehu, was immediately briefed on Friday evening when attackers abducted over 300 schoolboys from Kankara town in Katsina State, a top presidency source has revealed. The source added that the president's dementia affected him once again and made him visit his livestock farm on Saturday morning instead of visiting the grieving schools. Dementia is a general term for loss of memory, language, and thinking abilities, a condition which may be caused by president's old age and frequent treatment over an undisclosed medical condition. The moment it happened on Friday night, President Buhari was told, but due to dementia, he had forgotten, a source told Sahara reporters. It was also gathered that it was the level of dementia and incoherence that made his handlers prevent him from visiting the National Assembly last week after he had promised to do so. It will be recalled that the House of Representatives by the Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila, had invited Buhari over growing concerns on insecurity and the killing of over 43 rice farmers by Boko Haram group in Borno State. An aide to the President, Loretta Onoche, had revealed that Buhari would appear before a joint session of the National Assembly on Thursday. However, reports began to filter in on Tuesday that the president had decided not to attend the meeting any longer. Defending the president's decision not to address the lawmakers, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, SAN, said the National Assembly lacked the power to invite the president to speak on security matters. When the video of the president visiting his farm surfaced on Monday, the president's spokesperson, Shehu, had argued vehemently that the president was not aware of Saturday morning when he went to his farm. Says, we arrived on Friday evening in Daura. The president went to his farm at 6 a.m. or thereabouts when the report had not broken out. So for anyone to now say he has chosen to visit his cows instead of the parents of the students is mischief. Let me tell you, we are careful about one thing. We don't want politics to divert attention from rescuing these boys. So all these touts, we will ignore them because of the focus is on rescuing these boys. By God's grace, they will be freed. And when they are back with their families, we will engage in politics, Shehu had argued. He did not, however, disclose whether Buhari had plans to visit Kankara or not. On Sunday, he also claimed that only 10 students were with the bandits. While speaking with the BBC Hausa service, he had claimed that only 10 children were in the captivity of the gunmen, according to their colleagues who escaped from the gunmen. The number is below figures released by school authority at the beginning. Shehu had said his figure was based on the information he got from the school children who escaped from their abductors. You can imagine, we talked about this the other time. With all this, their intelligence reports here and there, they will be doing this and that. They will be matching ground when it comes to hip-hop, when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, when it comes to NSAS people. Oh my goodness! When it comes to individuals who are always saying saying things the way they are. If it is a Showore, revolutionary protest, they will not be saying according to intelligence reports. Now, with all the army, whatever, these people could not even get information from all of those DSS. Garba Shehu, spokesperson to the president of a nation, got information based on what the escaped schoolboy told BBC. Hey, you can imagine. Let's leave that's by the wayside. Now, there is something wrong somewhere. If what Nnamdi Kanu is saying is not what people want to believe, but at least you believe that there's something wrong with that man. Dementia. There is something, that is why they are hiding the man. They don't want him to speak. Something is wrong somewhere. Just like Nnamdi Kanu said, that the Buhari that everybody knows that himself, that things will be happening like that, he will not go there. They are hiding this woman. And for the woman, the Aisha herself to be coming out from time to time to talk about it. If it is a man that is really, who understands that things are really okay, she dare not go out you go and embarrass your husband. Hey, you want to come back to that house. No, it will not continue because you not even try it because you know that something is really wrong. Something is really wrong somewhere, and that's why when she come back, nobody's going to accuse her or challenge her, and it's vice versa. You as a man cannot go outside and go and embarrass your wife, and you come back to that house. That house no contain you now. Now. So there's something wrong in that area, and that's why they are always guiding the president, and that is why the issue of a service chiefs to be sacked is very, very difficult for them. Very, very difficult for them. But the more they do this whole thing, the more they keep embarrassing and disgracing themselves. Telling dementia, there's something that it will definitely it will leak. Something must leak from that Asorock, and it's beginning to come out. No wonder this woman, she's the only one who is even saying saying it the way it is. We have a lot of people who are really sensible, but she said it. She has that courage to say there must be something, even if people cannot just pinpoint. But with the way things are going, this man's health status must be reviewed. Must be reviewed. Well, we reject any dementia for our president in Jesus' name. It's ordinary flu cold. He only check his cows to debunk rumors of bird flu outbreak in his farm. Shame to haters. Okay, there's nothing one will not hear in Nigeria. How can you say that Nigeria president is suffering from dementia? Can this be true or is fake news? So what will be wrong if it is not dementia? That means what Nnamdi Kanu says is true, because somebody with in his right sense will not be behaving that way. Of course, this is fake news. You all is a fool. No one there. He has gone. You better believe it. I know you will say it's fake news as far as it is not in favor of your Messiah Buhari. The dementia doesn't affect his relationship with cows because he's used to being around cows from childhood. Men with no integrity or fear of God, men who operate at the frequency of beasts, men who be recorded on the wrong side of posterity. This Gabashiu. Now wow. Truth is okay. Pack of jokers. Truth is Buhari is no more. Some Nigerians can easily be deceived with fake news. Some knew it's fake news, but because of hatred they have for the president, they accepted it as true. Then tell us, who is that person that will be in right senses? This kind of a thing will be happening. Common interview he cannot grant. He cannot speak. It's only pre-recorded stuff. You are in, and it's in the same country. Oh my goodness. If it is not the measure, what will it be? So that is how a normal woman being will behave. As if we have not had a president in this country before. Even if we had not had a president in this country before now, let's assume that. So we don't even know how other country, how they operate. Even if you don't know how other countries, how they operate, don't you have a family? Don't you have father? You don't have a... What are we talking about? So even if it is not fake news, that means something is really wrong somewhere. Oh my God. But his dementia state of mind never prevented him from visiting his gay cows. The truth is that the operators of the robot from London are not professionals, and that is why the robot always doing and going contrary. We said it. Then if Buhari forgets important national issues but remember his cow farm, there is no problem. We are simply begging Buhari to resign and go back to his cow farm. Okay? Can you imagine? So guys, I'll leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.